All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Talking Through the Media. Today, we're going to be talking about marijuana-induced, I don't know, murder? No, maybe so. Let's talk about that, what's going on with there, and we're going to go back to Wrexham. I didn't watch it, but my co-host Tabatha, she did, and we're going to talk all about it, and we're going to talk about that and a lot of other things here on Talking Through the Media. Like I said, I'm Chris Fagan, and today, via satellite, the one and only, the returning HR department herself. Tabatha, what is going on? Oh, wrong screen. There we go. Full screen. There she is. What's going on, Tabs? How you doing?
Hey, guys.
She is back.
Just doing the thing. Let's do this.
On a mother effing Thursday. We got a few things to talk about. Not a lot. So let's get right into it, guys. Let's not waste any time. I'm excited. I'm too excited. I'm so excited I'm about to lose control. And I think I like it. But you know what? Before I get too excited, you know what I did not do? There we go. Now we're live on everything. Okay, I forgot to.
Okay.
We were live on everything except Instagram. I forgot to hit the Instagram button, but now there we go. We're back. Whoa! All right. Now we're cooking with Crisco. All right. I always say a tight 30. Tabs makes that noise because I'm always lying like a mother clutcher, and something happens. But I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm about to lose control. So let's get into the first topic. Let's see. Do I have my topics up? Do I have my separate folder up? I don't think I do. Yeah, I do. I got it. I usually try to throw it to Tabs or to my wife, but this time I'm gonna just have to throw it to myself. And let me get my. I don't have it up. I messed up. There we go. I think I got it. Got my shot. Boom. I'm right. I'm ready. There's another boom for you. All right, so I'll throw it to me. Chris, what is the first topic of the night? I'm glad you asked there, Chris. Let's get into. Let's do something that I haven't done in a long time. Talk about Big Papa John Campea. Oh man!
You mean like what? One day, long time.
What was that yesterday? Did I sing you the John Campea song that I made up for him? Did I do that? No, I don't think.
No, you actually did not send me that song.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. It gets real graphic, by the way.
Lord.
Well, no, it was something that was funny that happened on his show. I want to give, but it sparked a pretty interesting conversation that I think me and you can tackle. So I'm gonna play it real quick and get your feedback on it. I'm gonna put you on screen for this one. I know you can't see it, but it's basically more about listening to what he has to say here. So let's check this out. This was yesterday on the John Campea show. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Here we go. All right.
I was going to say that.
Dumb and Dumber. They're riding on the motorcycle, the scooter, through the freezing thing, and the one guy's his hands are frozen off, and Jim Carrey takes off a second pair of gloves. And he's like, "You've had a second pair of gloves this whole time?" It's like, "Oh yeah, it's cold out here." Like, right?
Yeah.
I had one of I still remember when we had that discussion. Okay. This is me being vulnerable to you guys. I'm exposing my embarrassment here.
Oh, here we go.
So, one of the things I mentioned, what brought up this whole conversation, it was a story about how when I was younger and I'd be dating a girl, if I'd be at the girl's house and her family's there and I needed to go to the bathroom, I wouldn't want them to hear me pissing, right? So what I would do, oh God, this is so stupid. I would get down on my knees in front of the toilet to make sure, take Mr. Biggie, lop it over the side of the bowl, and make sure I pointed it to the waterless part of the bowl so it would silently stream and go down. Knees would get very sore, but so it would so I'd get down on my knees. I didn't want, the girl I was dating's parents to hear me pissing in their bathroom, right?
They knew what you were doing in there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Turned on the shower.
Yep.
Might as well turn on the shower.
But I like to operate silent.
Or piss in the shower.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. One of the people in the comments section, a little bit later, as I was reading the comments of that day's show, said, just curious. Why didn't you just sit on the bowl like you were going to poop and just aim that way
I just
instead
go
of
out
getting
the
on
window.
the knees? And that to me, I was like, fuck, why didn't I do that? That is way smarter. So yeah, I was needlessly for years getting down on the bathroom floor on
knees
my
have suffered ever
knees
since.
so I could pee silently. Then there's one guy in the comments there, why didn't you just sit on the bowl and do it that way?
Yeah, why don't you just pee on the
You
wall?
had an extra pair of gloves this whole time. So I felt really stupid.
This clip is going.
That whole conversation went in a direction I didn't think it was going to go. I remember pausing. I played it for my wife Joy, and I said, "I've done this. I've done something similar to this, but I mean, I didn't have to get on my knees to aim that way. I've been in situations where I was with people. Maybe it was a date or something. I never want people to hear me doing that. Tabs, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you ever invite, this is probably why you never invited me to your house. If I ever go to your house and I have to use the bathroom, I don't want y'all to hear it. I don't want. I guess I don't know if it's a guy thing. I don't want people to hear it. I will aim for the waterless part of the bowl, so nobody can hear me doing anything. The problem with that is, I always feel that people will think, "Is he taking a shit?" So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. What about now? My question to you is this: This is very scientific. How do women solve this problem if you don't?
We just pee.
Interesting. What is this? We just pee, huh? Okay.
We just pee.
Nothing. No
I'm just,
angling. No.
No, I'm just gonna pee.
Now, I can confirm that. Now, I knew you were gonna say that because Joey said the same thing. I've been on dates with a girl when I was in my 20s and stuff, when I was in the dating scene and stuff. I know that there was someone, they just don't care. I got to pee. It could have been the first date or first time she visited my apartment or my at the time. Close that door, locks it, and you would just hear. I swear it would freak me out. It's probably what I probably broke up with her the next day because all I could hear. I'm sitting on the couch just waiting, just all wait. I paused the movie or whatever we were doing, and I would hear. I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work.
I'm sorry, but women tackle real problems like how to pee in the outdoors when you can't stand up and pee and there's nothing to hold you while you pop a squat, and you also can't pee in a straight stream, so you got to figure out how to not pee on yourself problems.
Right.
So we tackle real problems, not worrying about if someone can hear us pee.
Well,
I've had to pop squats behind dumpsters after a drunken night when I was 18, 19 years old. So I just go and pee in the toilet if there's a toilet.
Right. Oh, this was stupid. It was a dumb one. I just wanted to throw it out there because it was fun. It was interesting that I was like, I've done that. But I mean, I have the skill.
I just still can't believe he just didn't sit down.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh yeah. I just
so much harder than it needed to be.
I do that now. I don't even worry about standing up. I mean, why stand when you can sit? I just sit. I don't care now.
Just sit down. Yeah. Take a break.
There's no fighting about whether or not the toilet seat is up or down. I sit down. Let us know what but I have great aim, so I could always perfectly aim. But I didn't need to be that close to that dude was just worried that he was about to make a mess or something. I don't know. It was funny though. But I mean, guys, let us know what you guys think of it. That's a stupid little way to start the show, but I was very curious. So, guys, let us know in the comment section how you would handle that situation. Let's get to some better entertainment news. That was just something silly I wanted to talk about. The other news that came out this week, the search for I'm skipping ahead. No, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Jon Stewart returns to The Daily Show as the Monday host, executive producer. This is coming in from Variety. Did you hear about this? Jon Stewart is coming back to The Daily Show. Are you a fan of The Daily Show? Did you watch? Was that something that you
I don't watch it regularly. I just, I watch it when I can, but I do love the show.
Yeah. I enjoyed it more with Jon Stewart, but when damn it, now I'm forgetting his name. Trevor Noah took over. I love him. It was great. It was very, very good. And then when he left abruptly, it was like, damn, what are we gonna do now? I I thought that Hassan Minhaj would have been the one to take it, but then when he was, I forgot what story he did, and he got I don't even consider it even a controversy or whatever, but it was
the little backlash he had.
Yeah, a little hit piece.
He even put out a video about it, so on and so forth.
I thought that was designed to hit him because it was clear that he might be the guy that was going to take over. But hey, the king has returned. I mean, Jon Stewart wasn't the first person to host the Daily Show, but when he took over, he was the one who turned it into what it is today. So I'm sure that Comedy Central was like, and I remember in the show notes it said that the revenue, I guess the commercializing of it was low. They were used to having, like in 2022, they had like a $32 million streamline of advertisement. And then last year it dropped down to like a mere, oh my God, how am I going to make ends meet? 19 million. So it's like, oh no, that's over $11 million dip. So dump trucks of money backed up to Jon Stewart. Daddy, please come home. Please come home. So I think that's my theory of why he's returning. What about you? What do you think?
I mean, I can see that strategic move. It makes sense for that. And then, you're going to have somebody come in who's a heavy hitter after Trevor in my mind. Right. But just because you need somebody who can manage that kind of he elevated, just like in my mind, just like Stewart did, like he elevated the comedic news aspect of it with it being relevant news. Mm-hmm. And so I think bringing him back, kind of setting the tone again and kind of creating that, they've got their guest hosts, and I think that it's going to do well. I honestly have no issues, and I'm always excited to kind of see what he puts together.
And I mean, just so you guys know, it's only Monday, so they're still gonna have a plethora of celebrity guest hosts like Sarah Silverman, Charlemagne the God. A lot of people have come in. Michelle Wolf, she's one of my favorites. I love Michelle Wolf.
She's funny.
I got a little crush on her too. I don't know. I like weirdos. I like weirdos. She's weird. I love weird.
She is weird, which I do dig. Dig weirdness.
Yeah. Weird is our kink. That's what we should put like that. Talk to the media. Weird is our kink.
Weird is our kink. Yeah, that's accurate.
Exactly. Guys, let us know what you guys think about Trevor Noah. Not Trevor Noah. I'm sorry. Trevor Noah, a senior, aka Jon Stewart, coming back to the Daily Show. Guys, you think it's a good idea, bad idea? I mean, it's only a Monday, so it's only one day out of the week. And they'll still probably be fishing around for an official host while they do that. I'm pretty sure he's coming back to, just like how Bob Iger came back to Disney. He's probably gonna be correcting things that are probably going in the right direction, so he can probably find another successor, and it'll be fine. So guys, let us know what you guys think about that. And just so you guys know, I mean, I'm watching the chats. We got a lot of comments that came in. I reached out to everybody and I said, hey, I mean, I don't really have anything for the rundown segment. So can you guys help me out? And you guys came through in a big way. So got a little surprise for you guys in the chats for the rundown. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns on any of the topics that we're talking about, hit us up in the chats and let us know what you think. All right, moving on to the next topic of the night. Let's see. I'm getting ahead of myself. It was, you know what I forgot to do? There was something I forgot to put up, but I'll power through. I can fix it real fast. We talked about this on the channel before. DCEU that's being ran by James Gunn. There's a short list for recasting Supergirl. I mean, this is no major news. This is something that people kind of already knew about. The short list was down to 3 actresses, and now it seems like it's gone down to 2 now. I remember speaking about this. I think it was with Tyler Cossey, but I don't know if I've ever had this conversation with you about the short list of Supergirl. I know maybe this is not in your wheelhouse of what you're excited about, but the short list has been whittled down to Millie is it Alcock from House of Dragon, and Meg Donnelly. Their screen test in Atlanta. That exclusive came in from the Hollywood Reporter. What are your thoughts on these two young ladies possibly taking over as Supergirl?
I mean, if I'm being completely frank, I don't have too big of thoughts on it. I think that they could both do it very well. I don't foresee, I mean, I honestly think it would be kind of interesting to see both perspectives because you know that they're kind of going to bring their own thing to it. I think Millie would be very interesting just in that sort of, you know, look of things. But yeah, I really, to me, that's one of those things that at that point it's going to be based off of acting, and they both can do it. So,
and being biased, I mean, I guess I'm only going to base it on. I'm leaning towards. I was for the longest time leaning towards Millie, but I think I'm being biased because I loved what she did in House of Dragons so much. But
yeah,
every time, like for the past week or so, every time I saw an AI generated picture of Meg Donnelly as Supergirl, more and more I'm like, ooh, no. I mean, like not going just based on looks. I would actually like the best person who fits the way the character was written.
Looks wise and the appearance of Supergirl, they both are kind of they could both be wonderful in that. So that's why I'm like, that doesn't really play a factor in it to me. At this point, it's going to be acting. And only because, like you've said, we kind of have a bias towards Millie. Right. That's why I'm leaning towards Millie. That's the only reason I could make that decision.
But here's the other thing that I also remember about Meg. She is currently Supergirl right now on the cartoon side of it, on all the DC movies, film, animated. So she's technically the voice of Supergirl right now, and the fact that she is obviously that good of an actor, because she has some credits. I mean, she's currently in, I believe, these Disney shows, like the zombie comedy series, I believe, and some other things. So it's not like she hasn't done anything. She has more than just voice acting cred, but I believe that's also what James Gunn was probably looking at. Not only is she fits the role that the way the character has been written, and she's crushing it in these auditions. Obviously, that's probably why she keeps getting these callbacks. But being the fact that she's the voice technically of the character too, she technically has more experience with the character. So I'm sure that's probably why she's probably crushing it. So I'm okay with either choice. I think they both would be great. I would be happy to see Millie continue on with something else, but at the same time, if they pick Meg, hey, it would make sense. She's the voice, and it would keep it in the family, you know, kind of a thing, you know. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know. I think we're both agreeing on that. Whichever. I think it would be great. They both look good. I mean, as far as talent wise, bro, not. I mean, but yeah, they're physically appealing too. Is Joy still here? No. Okay. No. All right, guys. Let us know what you guys think about that. You're always catching me getting in trouble, like Chris. Let us know what you guys think. All right, let's move on to the next topic of the night. All right. Well, just pretty much the main topic. Let's get into this, guys. Now, I'm gonna get real serious in a minute. I know I try to keep the show kind of lighthearted on some things. I'm gonna start with you first, but. The main topic of the night: California woman who stabbed her boyfriend over 108 times, only sentenced to probation and community service. About what went down, because this has been blowing up all over.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff of it. I mean, I know just from what I know off of the information I've received offline, but I'm struggling with this concept of her not getting any jail time. Mm-hmm. Because he called it a psychosis from weed. And as I understand that that's a real thing that can happen, I do not think that takes away your responsibility of your actions because you chose to do the drug. Right. And even though you may have not known about the reaction, just like if you chose to drink and say you have zero tolerance and one drink, even though it's not against the legal limit, one drink makes you impaired and you drive, you're still responsible for killing someone if you get in a car accident. Even though your blood alcohol content would have been below the legal limit. Right. you still drove after drinking, and that makes you responsible for that person, other people's lives when you make an impaired decision. I don't know. And yet I also understand the whole concept of her maybe not knowing that this was her reaction, and that one of the arguments was that the guy who died, the guy she killed, was the one that like had her take the last hit.
Yeah.
And I was like, she still has a choice. She wasn't being forced to do weed.
Right. And they say that her defense, I was looking into the facts of it. Her defense was the actions were the result of a cannabis-induced psychosis, is what it was called. A cannabis-induced psychosis. And she was not faking her behavior on that day. This was an expert came in to the court because she was found guilty. I think they reduced the charges to from murder to manslaughter and things like that.
Yeah.
And which I understand. Even with drunk driving, I would think, because even a person who drinks and drives, they don't tell themselves, I'm gonna pound 90 of these beers and I'm gonna go out there and hit somebody. Like you're not doing that. It's not an intent to unalive somebody. But 100% what you said, I agree. You have to take responsibility of it. Oh, I'm gonna put both of us on screen here. I forgot that I have a double screen. But you have to take responsibility, and that's where I did the research on it. I forgot, and I'm gonna share something. I think I've shared this story on this channel before, but it's serious. And this exact same similar scenario happened in my family. My uncle, one of my favorite uncles on my father's side, and it's very sad. My grandmother on my father's side has lived a very tough life. I mean, she's a cancer survivor, and all three of her sons have all died. My father being the latest one. The first two died by a gun. The uncle, the youngest, the one that I'm talking about, that had this very similar story. When it was told to me, my uncle, his name was Nathan, that it was told to me by a family member that my uncle Nathan had passed. And when the whole story was revealed to me, he was with his girlfriend. They were doing a drug. It wasn't marijuana. It was a different. I forgot which drug they said, but I don't know. I don't think it was. It was some kind of hallucination. Definitely stronger than marijuana. I don't think it was cocaine or anything. I think it was some kind of one of the stronger drugs. And they were doing that together. And then he had, according to him, he reacted to it very badly, and he throttled her to death, thinking that she was somebody else or something else. She had and he was arrested. And when he gave his side of the story, he said that wasn't his defense. It was, especially when my and after he had passed out and did it. But after he was released from to let the investigation go on. The report came back that there was no sign of a break-in. There was nothing else. It was only you two in the house. This had to have been done based on what the drugs that you were taking. But he was so sure and of guilt of that. And while he was out on bail or being released during the investigation, the second he heard that the warrant was out for his arrest, like, no, we've concluded our investigation. You're going to get arrested for her death, for manslaughter or murder or whatever it was. And he disappeared for a couple of days. They couldn't find him. And the friend whose house he hid in, he took that. He locked himself in a room, took his weapon, and he ended himself because he already knew that there was no way he was going to have a defense for this. His excuse to my grandmother was he to the day he died, till he took his own life. He stuck with that story. Somebody must have broken the house and did this to him. They set me up or something like that. The evidence just didn't point to that. And based on the report after I read it, I mean, he's my uncle. I loved him with all my. But even I had to admit the evidence did not support that.
Yeah.
But a black man in the state of in the state of Texas, because he knew he must have felt that there was he wasn't going to be able to say, whatever her defense was, and he felt like he probably wasn't going to get that same kind of justice. He wasn't going to get that. And so he took that way out. So that's why this one hit me, because exactly what you just said. There are so many people in jail, threw me for a loop. But what do you think?
I agree. I'm very uncomfortable with this outcome.
Yeah.
Really am.
Yeah, as of I, only because it sets people were saying, and guys, let us know in the comments of what you guys are thinking about this, because people were saying a lot of those same things. Does this set a precedent? Can you now, especially with a drug like that has that's extremely used in this country now it's being legalized. Defense work for. Especially now in my community, like, yeah, this defense ain't gonna work for a lot of people, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry, but if you take any sort of altering substance, otherwise, like things that are prescribed by a doctor, you're sort of relinquishing some like responsibility for what reactions you might have if you're taking it per doctor's orders. But if you are taking the risk of doing any drug, you then should be responsible for the outcome of taking said drug.
Right. Even if peer pressure was involved, because at the end of the day, what's the other defense? You're gonna blame the victim, the person who's dead. He was the one who gave it to me, or something like that.
I can come up with a scenario where somebody would be innocent.
Yeah.
But it's going to come at the cost of another person.
Right.
And that's going to be, if someone's forcing you to do drugs, because that's a possibility, and we know that that's a possibility, then yeah, the person forcing you is responsible. But there are always going to need to be people being held accountable, be it yourself or the person who's forcing you to do it, for the outcome of taking said drug. That's just how it works. If that outcome happens to be negative.
100%. 100%. Agreed. And we have Jay Brown in the chat also co-signing. He says agreed. Let me see. Oh wait, do I have the? Is it working here? There we go. I got him posted. Yeah, it popped up. It popped up. He says agreed. So yeah, does know what you guys think. If you also know any other stories that are similar to this, let us know in the comments. And let's, like I said, like I always say, let's keep talking. All right, from the news side of things, let's get into the reviews. I don't have anything myself, and I'll do a quick rundown a little bit later. So like I said, thank you guys with you guys. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about reviews. We're going to talk about is this show just Wrexham, or what is this show called?
It's a documentary style show, Wrexham.
Okay.
Basically, you got Rob McElhenney and a little unknown, very small actor, Ryan Reynolds.
The independent actor.
Yeah, independent actor who bought a football club in Wrexham. And it's like a documentary of like the underdog sort of scenario. And we binged season 1, and then we're on season 2. But it's really good so far. Like, I was kind of hesitant of like, am I gonna like it? But I kind of dig the styling of this documentary. It's very comedically driven, of course, very satirical in a lot of things, and yet still heartwarming. There are some weird cheesy parts for me, but I'm just we're getting a little we're getting a little too like cheese balls in the feels. But genuinely, it's a good show, and I've learned a lot, weirdly enough, about football, and just kind of how like I struggle with even like how we consider the importance of sports sometimes, where I see people losing their minds and punching TVs when they're
when the Cowboys lose.
I don't care who it is, but when they lose, that makes no sense to me. Like, having that kind of intense reaction where you're destructive is a problem for me. Well, I'm learning.
You said it again.
For me, yes, for me. And for some of this, like, there's hooligans. Like, that's like a real thing of like these type of fans who literally are just meant to cause problems and fights with people who don't like their team. And so just like really weird and interesting concepts around the sport. And then it's kind of like the whole community of Wrexham is behind this team.
So it's like a real life, like Ted Lasso scenario, huh?
No, that's seriously, it really is like a true life Ted Lasso. I don't know which one came first.
Right. But okay, all right. Well, maybe I'll check it out. I mean, I guess we'll have to do a switch up. I've been trying to get you to watch Batman and Bill, so
I gotta watch that next.
I'll join you and watch Wrexham. And
I think it's good, and I think you'll like the humor in it. I think the humor is like it's like Americans playing on European humor.
Okay.
So it's funny and dorky, yet still kind of inviting.
Oh, so it's a TV version of me, dorky and
God,
inviting. Yeah.
Somehow to get that turned around to you. Yeah. I see you.
I gotta make it everything because everything is about me. For me. But all right, okay. Well, you talked me into it. Okay, Wrexham. Okay, is it just Wrexham, or isn't there is it a much longer title? Isn't it something Get 'em to Wrexham?
I think it's just Wrexham.
Is it just Wrexham? I thought it was something. Welcome to Wrexham. I think it's Welcome to Wrexham. Yeah, okay. Welcome to Wrexham.
Literally, all you ever see is Wrexham, though.
Wrexham. But all right, I'll check it out. Check out Welcome to Wrexham. It's on FX. How many seasons? Only 2 seasons, right?
You can also watch it on 2 seasons, but you can also watch it on Hulu.
On Hulu. And and by proxy, Hulu through Disney Plus. So there you go.
Yes.
3 ways to watch it. A 3-way. All right.
Oh God.
Yeah. Reckon. Okay. Let us know what you guys think about that. Let's go to Butcher Me and after the show. She's gonna make fun of me. Told ya. All right. Well, let's get this rundown. So for the rundown, I asked you guys. I said, help me out. Let me see if I can get this fixed. There we go. I said, for the rundown, I said, help me out in the chat and let's run down. Give me a top 5. So, Sleepaway Camp, of course. Candyman from 1992. Sinister 1 and 2. She snuck us another one in there. Interview with a Vampire. All right, that's okay. But she's a horror nut, so of course that's her top 5.
The only one I know is Interview with a Vampire.
You've never seen Candy. You would not be able to handle Candyman. You would not be able to. Especially the little boy that was taken out by Candyman and went to the bathroom. Oh God,
I'm good to not know.
Right. Kevin the director is the top 5 scary / supernatural shows. Supernatural. Number 2, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Whoop whoop. Number 3, Angel. All right. Number 4, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oldie, but a goodie. Damn. Went old school with it. Number 5, iZombie. That's a good one.
iZombie's a good show.
Yeah. Tadakazi comes back. Top 5 movie quotes. Well, damn, that's too damn bad. From Holes. She's a real carpenter's dream. Flat as a board and needs a screw. From Sleepaway Camp.
Oh.
What the fuck? She's a real carpenter's dream. Flat as a board and needs a screw. Okay. I've been telling Tyler that I'm going to watch this damn movie. Now
you need the one-liners. That's what you want.
That's what I needed right there. You should have started with that, Tyler. Damn. That's how you sell a movie. She continues on. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. American Gangster. The Exorcist was on, and it's got me thinking of you. Scream. The quote from Scream. The Exorcist was on, and it got me thinking of you. Damn. Let me continue on. And the last one. Be a lot cooler if you did. Dazed and Confused. I know. I've never seen it, but I knew the quote.
How have you never seen?
That's not a top 5. Okay. From Oh Yeah, I Remember. It's the top 5 corn stars. Number 5, Lily Ty. Number 4, Sasha Grey. Number 3, Valentina Nappi. Number 2, Donnie Daniels. And number 1, Mia Khalifa. What do you think? Any of those your favorites over there?
I don't need porn.
No. Like when every day is my every life is my porn, is my corn. I won't do it. Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna say it. My imagination is better than any porn out there, so I don't need it.
She brings those dreams to life every night, right? Okay.
Every night and morning.
Wow. Wow. Had to just let it, couldn't let it go. Top T3 Media women hosts. Number 5, Emma Potts. Number 4, Amanda Pearson. Number 3, Tyler Cossey. Number 2, Tabatha. Number 1, Amy Newman. Okay. You made number 2.
I was gonna put Joy as number 1.
Yeah, but she's my number 1.
Well, for now.
She's the foundation. She's the core.
She can be our number 1. It's okay.
Let's see. Top 5 part 1. Number 5. Begging. Let me write this. Let me put this up again. About meetings. Does she continue on, or was that it? Was this 3? That's all she gave me was 3. I guess that was it.
She couldn't finish because of the corporate world.
Yeah, the corporate world. Corporate took her down from that. But yeah, no, thank you guys for that quick rundown. Appreciate you guys. We don't have to, Jordan. If people want to find you online, where can they do so? They want to get your ads.
They can get me on TikTok at Let's Have Fun 012, and they can get me on Instagram at Tabitha.jordan.012, or no, Tabitha.jordan.18. Wrong ones.
There you
Gotcha, though.
Okay, finally came out. There you go. She got it. She had 3, 2, 1, and there you go.
And go.
And guys, if you want to reach out to me, it's Chris W. Fagan on all the socials, or at T3 Media Studios as well. And you can also check us all out on t3mediastudios.com. It used to be just be T3 Medias with the S at the end.com, but hey, I got the other one too. So it's either or, t3mediastudios.com. Check it out. Check out our blog. Check out all our good stuff. You can also check us out on our podcast. If you guys don't have time to watch us live on all of our socials here, you can check us out on our podcast. So hit us up on our podcast. Become a subscriber. Like this video. Send me your rundowns in the chat. We're about to sign off, guys. On let's just keep talking after the show on all the topics that you want to talk about, and I'm monitoring the chats. So appreciate you guys once again. Until next time, have a happy peace.
Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share it. This really does help us out. If you would like to watch more from us from T3 Media Studio, click here or here. Thanks for watching.